Bird Gang Nation, baby, it's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog, or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randall. Season here, Philly time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco, thanks for tuning in. What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco. So yeah, it is Philly the podcast. So I kind of am split screening it right now. I'm watching my guy kind of streaming the Trey Lance. That's which I see BMO is watching the same thing. Trey Lance. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking decent, man. He's looking decent. Missing a couple throws. But what I wanted to talk about today, this isn't probably gonna be that long. I do have to do an interview at 3:00, which you guys will see pretty soon. Members will be seeing it early, but the rest of you guys will probably see it tomorrow. Either way, I wanted to talk about Jalen Reagor and all this social media stuff. Like, people, I feel like are dragging it a little bit. All right. I want the guy to be hype. I want the guy to be confident. At the end of the day, that's what you want out of your first round pick. You want confidence, right? So I understand he's got to go out there and prove. And now that's his burden. Now that's the burden that he put on himself. Now he's got to go out there and prove that that he can back up all that talk. Because, at the end of the day, it's obvious. We all know we are worried about this offense. So for you to say, I'm not worried about this offense, him and Fulgham say it, and then, him saying, keep bringing the smoke. This is Philly, bro. Be careful who you're really, poking at. You don't want to poke the Lions that much. So that's my only concern. But look, if you have the mentality, if you have the confidence to deal with it, more power to you. That's what we need in Philly. So I'm not mad. That's the that's my overcasting feeling of it. Like, I really don't care that much. He just got to prove it now. Now you got to go out there and you got to be the player that you say you are, And I think he can. I think he was hurt. We misused him. There was a lot of things that went on. So I'm not mad that he's, feeling confident. I feel like he should be. I'm not mad at that. Now, we should also definitely talk about this whole Lane and Howie thing. Obviously, like I said, it was from 2018. Like, the reports are just coming out now from Jeff McClain. He's just giving out like basically tidbits of what he said was said. So a lot of he said. But either way, I don't understand how Howie's still here if that is true. I would love to know your guys' opinion on that. If you do think it's true, shout out to everybody that's already in here. Tommy went in here saying no one on this team should be talking like they played. They played like bleep all year. We just need to be humble and keep on improving. I agree with that. I can understand that. Does it even matter though? Like, who is he even talking to? Because if he ain't serious, then it ain't serious. I think he just was responding to a post that I want to say it was Eagles Nation or Bird Gang Nation, some Instagram post, and he just like reposted it. So I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. Do you look at it as him being confident, or do you look at him being like a little bit, butthurt by the media already? What's good, big play Slay in the building? If you don't ball out, he's gonna look like a clown with saying all this. I want him to succeed. He was our first round pick. Yeah, now, like I said, now he has that burden. Now he's got to be that guy. It is what it is. What's good, Mr. Philly? Mr. Philly in the building. What's good, big play Slay? I love this intro, man. Hey, I appreciate that. Watching Trey Lance right now. Yeah, Trey Lance looks all right. Trey Lance looks all right. Like I said, I don't think he's, doing anything crazy. I'm not the biggest fan of pro days, to be honest. I just feel like they're kind of boring. You're just watching a guy in gym shorts play, throw the football around, which is cool. And he's not running the 40. He's not, bench press I could really care less about, but he's not running the 40. He's not really doing anything else but passing. So, it is what it is. You only saw him for that 1 year. I was kind of hoping he would kind of ball out. He's hit some throws. I just turned it off. So, but what's good, Mr. Philly in the building? This Bird Gang Nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. I like Reagor talking. He just got to produce. If his play steps up, we will ride with him even more. Facts. This Philly, man. If you can back up what you say, we good with you. It does not matter. We can look back at this in 6 months You know what I'm saying? We're gonna look back at this in 6 months or 8 months or a year or whatever time frame it may be, and be like, damn, remember when we were talking, about him talking junk? Now look at him. We can either be saying that in a good way or a bad way. So, it's time to prove. Like I said, you put the burden on yourself. Now just go out there and prove it. The kid has amazing energy, but if you can't prove it, then get the off the team. Yeah, I mean, I feel y'all spicy lately. Y'all been spicy in these comments lately, man. Trey Lance reminds me of Justin Herbert. I don't know. I didn't really like. I can't sit here and say anything because I really didn't like scout Justin Herbert at all. So I really don't know. But that's a lofty expectation. What's good, Richard Roof, another channel member in the building. Shout out to all the channel members in the building. Dank Burrito, another channel member in the building. Reagor was open a lot last year. My issue with him is attacking the ball on contested catches. Yeah, I think, like I said, he wasn't out on the field enough for us to really get a good gauge of what he could be, and we didn't play well. Like, from coaching to the actual play, it was just all bad. So it's really hard to know what we have in these guys. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter, but he came in a little bit heavier than he was his sophomore year. I think he was like 240 at the weigh-in this year. And 6'4", 240. I mean, that's crazy. But I wanted to see him run just because I wanted to see him run. I mean, sometimes it's crazy. Like, what if he would have ran like something crazy, I don't think he would have. I think he probably gained a little bit of, mass and hasn't really ran in it yet. I'm in a Zoom with my coach, and he asked me why I keep looking down. Oh, man, you're going to get me in trouble, bro. My coach was a crazy dude, man. My coach actually watches from high school. Like, I went to 2 different high schools, but my freshman and sophomore year coach actually watches the show every now and then. He'll like comment on Facebook, and so like shout out to him if he's watching this. Shout out to you, coach. I see you, man. I don't see that. I don't see what. You don't see what. You don't see what. Decision making is on point, very accurate arm, and he can move so well in the pocket. Yeah, I mean, he's a good player. I've been saying he's a great player. We'll see if teams take a chance on him. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what's up. Trey Lance is a better thrower than Cam Newton. He can bring them the pain when he runs. Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a big fact. I agree with that. I like Trey Lance, but like I said, and I said this about Zach Wilson. I said it about Kyle Pitts. I said it about a couple different people. And this is the year you're going to hear this a lot. Like, we didn't see enough. We didn't see a lot, out of any of these guys. So at the most, we've seen like one really, really real year out of all these guys, So, I mean, we'll see. But I want to know what y'all think about this whole Lane Johnson and Howie Roseman thing, because that's really, I don't know, man. Jeff McClain, I don't feel like is one of those dudes that would make something up. But I don't know. Like I said it in the video, and I said it to Brandon Mann. We're talking about it earlier, and it's like, it's just the timing. It's like the timing of it seems way too perfect for all this. Like, and I just don't feel like Lane Johnson would back down. If Howie Roseman really was coming at him on some stuff like that, I really don't see him backing down from him. So that's kind of where I stand on that. Like, I don't want to sit here and say I don't think it's true, but I don't know if it's that true. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's that true. We'll put it like that. I don't know if it's that true. What happened to Lane and Howie? So this was a old situation, I guess, that just finally, all the information came out. Jeff McClain of the Philadelphia Inquirer put out an article this morning saying that basically Howie and Lane were going through some crazy stuff. Like, Howie apparently said to him, like, oh, he put in his mouthpiece. He was like, good, you put your mouthpiece in, now you can't say nothing stupid. Said that to Lane, and Lane was pissed. Lane didn't want to play a game, and I don't know. It's some pretty damaging stuff. Like, if it's true, I don't understand how he got away with that, or even why Lane Johnson is still here, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then what does that play into with the Carson thing? This is so much. It's just too much. It's just too much, man. I just wanted to go one day without having to deal with anything, any drama, but of course not. Of course not. Let's hear all the people who didn't buy the story. It's about 11 that will buy this story. That's my thing. That's my thing. We gotta, and I'm partly to blame. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I pick and choose what news sources I want to believe and whatnot. But like, what they can't. I don't know. You can't have it both ways. You can't use the same source and that you bash. You know what I'm saying? You can't say like that guy's never right, but then when he says something you want to hear, it's right. So I don't know. I feel like Jeff McClain is like I keep on saying. I want to keep on saying. I don't think that he's a dude that would really lie. So, but this is just crazy to me, to be honest. Who better, Pitts or Chase? Chase. I'm going with Chase. I'm taking Chase. I don't know who's better, but I feel better about Chase. 48 more days until the NFL draft. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm ready for the draft. I am so hyped for the draft, to be honest. Pitts for Chase. Pitts over Chase? I don't know, man. I don't know. So the Howie and Lane thing was like, I guess it was stemming back to 2018. I don't know why he just dropped it, him being Jeff McClain. I don't know why the story just came out now. I'll email him. Maybe he'll come on the show and talk about it. I doubt it, but maybe he'll come on here and talk. I don't know why now. That's my whole thing. I don't understand why this is the time. If it was something that was stemming all the way back to 2018, this seems like a very suspicious, very funny time to drop it. But, I guess that's how it works sometimes. Lane wondered if he could play with an injury and Howie yelled at him and he said he should play that game he got hurt. It's like, why? Why is Howie on all this? Why is Howie on this? My thing is, one, if Jeffrey Lurie's like letting that happen, why are you letting this man sit in here and like try and bully these grown ass men? Like, and it's Lane Johnson. I can almost understand if you talk to Nate Gary like that. I would probably be sitting here making a whole different vibe of a video. I would be sitting here saying, yo, Howie is the guy we need. You know what I'm saying? Because, he ain't that good. But, like, you're going up to somebody that's an all-pro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, it doesn't make no sense to me. Like, but Howie makes no sense to me. So, I mean, maybe it makes perfect sense to me. Reagor didn't really say anything crazy. People are just like upset that he's being so confident. I think and it's no knock on anybody. I mean, I understand both sides of it. Like, I understand you want to see your guy confident, and I understand that he doesn't really have much reason to be confident going off of last year. But he's a NFL athlete. He's a first round pick, so he has all the reason in the world to be confident. He has nothing but skill. So I like the confidence. Maybe it's a little bit mistimed, bad timing, but it is what it is. It makes no sense that Lane would want to stay. That's my thing. Like, I don't get that. If that happens, and to the point that he went to the locker room and they made it sound like the man was sitting in there crying, but like he went to the locker room and didn't want to play a game. You know what I'm saying? He was about to sit out a game. And then apparently the veterans told him to go play the game. I don't know. It's just a lot, man. I hate Tom Brady so much. Yeah, that was crazy. Him and Cam Newton got their little bit of bag. I mean, Cam Newton's, I think, is like $6 million on the cap, or at least his base salary is like $6 million. But his is up to like $16 million, I think, something like that. He can make up to $16 million. Like, all right. I don't want to drive Kyle Pitts not in top 6. Rather go cornerback or linebacker at 6, but I wouldn't mind if it. See, I don't know. I wouldn't mind a linebacker because I think Micah Parsons is worth a top 6 pick. Been saying that. I could be 100% wrong about that, and I know I'm going to have to eat crow if he sucks in his rookie year. But I don't know if there's a cornerback that I like at that spot. Real talk. Who do you take at 6? Patrick Surtain? Do you take J.C. Horn or Caleb Farley or? I don't think any of those guys are number 6. Maybe you trade back and get somebody. At number 6, I can see a linebacker, but I don't know. I just don't know about Kyle Pitts. He's just too much of an unknown for me. I'm not mad at it, though. My top picks for the draft would be Kyle Pitts or Jamar Chase or Micah Parsons. I wouldn't be mad at that. Look, if for some reason the Jets, the Dolphins, and what's it called? And the Bengals all go wide receiver. If 3 wide receivers are off the board and, it's down to Kyle Pitts or Micah Parsons or, who Jalen Waddle, and he takes Kyle Pitts, I wouldn't be mad at that. I would not be upset at that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like Micah Parsons, but if you want to get yourself an offensive weapon, I understand it. But if you are taking Kyle Pitts over Jamar Chase, I can't get behind that. I could probably get behind taking him over Devontae Smith, if I'm being 100% honest, which might make no sense to anybody, but I don't know. I'm a weird, complex guy, I guess. Why does Tom Brady want to keep screwing us up? What did he do to us? What did he do that affected us? Why? Because he re-signed? Screw that team. Sounds like telephone is most likely overblown. Yeah, it sounded like a lot of he said, and then per source. I'm starting to hate that term per source. What is that? An ID? What is that? I can already tell Sirianni doesn't like Howie Roseman. If he does, God bless that man. I don't know how you deal with him, Brad. Grab your tickets, 9-7. Oh God. It's coming up now because it's the ankle he had 2 surgeries on. I mean, that's still, I don't know. That's still a little bit of weird timing. Like, it feels like, yeah, I mean, I get that, though. I do get that. I guess it does, so it's a stretch, I guess he had that in his pocket, though, because wasn't he working for the Eagles not too long ago, or he was working closer to the Eagles? Because I think he just went over to the Inquirer, if I'm not mistaken, like a year or 2 ago, right? I would take Pitts based on the fact Goddard is on his final year. Cincinnati might chase. I mean, I don't know. If you're getting him to be your number 1 tight end, I would not take a tight end at number 6. That's just my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see. Chip Kelly made Howie sit the F down, right? And maybe we need him back just as I don't know, like some type of, because I feel like we were healthy. Things were like, he was the only problem at that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to have that one guy that's the problem. Now he's your, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude's a straight jerk. Like, I just can't stand this guy. Like, right now, it's like everything's kind of, I don't know. Like, we know how he's a POS, I guess, if you want to put, or a weasel, whatever you want to call him. But I don't know. I feel like the blame's just so evenly spread right now. We need somebody to just fully blame. I'm 13 years old, but I'd be beating up Howie Roseman if Miami doesn't take him first. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Is it illegal to have confidence? Not at all. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at that. I feel as though our first round pick, our starting wide receiver, our wide receiver 1 should have confidence. True. We're going to be paying you pretty soon. I mean, like, we're going to be paying you in a couple of years. So confidence should be part of that package. But I on the flip side, to play devil's advocate, I definitely understand. We didn't have a good season, so maybe you should just go out there and just work and go talk with your actions a little bit. Yeah, what's good, iShine? What's good, brother? What's good? If the Eagles get a quarterback, I would be pissed. It'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting how we really got to go back to the go back to the broom closet, man. Jalen Reagor has all-world potential, speedy, flashy wide receiver who can elusively. Yeah, I like him, man. We just got to use him properly. We got a wide receiver with total confidence in himself. They complain at the Yara. Yup. Nelly was weak. And he, and we're a tough place to play for. It is what it is. Philly is a very tough place to play for. I mean, look at me right now. I'm making a whole, which will probably go like another, 20 minutes or so. I can't go that long today. But either way, I'm making a whole live about this man being confident. And if Jalen Reagor, by some chance, or anybody that sees this, I am no way bashing the man. Like, You gotta ask the people. You gotta see what the people want, because I've been seeing a lot of this on Twitter, a lot of it on Instagram. People saying, why is he talking so much? So why not? I was like, let's talk about it. Have you seen 2018 highlights with Bama? Can't throw narrative was wrong then too. Yeah, I mean Jalen's got talent, bro. 27 in here and only 13 likes. What? Stop being weird. Hit that like button. I heard that. Brother. Talk to him. Yeah, let be like yeah, unlike Aguilar. Shout out to that guy. I gotta find that guy. Does anybody know him? Like, we should get him on the podcast. That would be fun. We're talking to some pretty cool people, man. We got some cool stuff coming up. We're trying to push all these like big interviews like more so close to the draft, so we have a little bit of a clearer picture. But we've been talking to some people, and we're going to definitely have some cool people on here. I'm very excited. So definitely hit that subscribe if you are new. That's the whole point of it. And become a member, because you get early access to everything, and it's only 99 cents. Waddle gang, I don't know. Waddle at 6. Waddle, he's a conundrum too, because his injury kind of, what if he would have went crazy? He could have had a way better season than Devontae Smith. So, it's crazy. I don't know. I'd be legalizing a potential trade if I were Howie Roseman right now. In regards to draft, you literally just gave away your plan, so you might as well trade down and get enough compensation. Did he give away his plan, though? That's what I said this in my other live, I believe, or a video or something, or I might have just been talking to somebody about it, because I talked Eagles almost too much at this point. But like, I was saying this, like, is this a smoke screen? Is this them just kind of saying something to get people thinking they don't want a quarterback, and then swoop, Trey Lance falls to them and they go grab him? So, because I know Carolina sent 3 people. Carolina Panthers sent 3 different people. You can send 3 different people. Because shout out to my guy, Panthers Nation podcast. He's streaming like all of the pro days. He's streaming all the pro days. So, I know they're probably going to want to go up. They sent 3 people there. So we'll see what happens there. And they might want to try and trade up ahead of us. So maybe this is some type of play for them to, be able to stay at 6 and go ahead and still get themselves a quarterback. Hopefully we trade down with the Broncos, because they're going to see Trey Lance pro day. We could still get Pitts, Parsons, or Slade. I would be so down with that. I don't remember when I did this live. They all start to kind of mesh together. But I was going over who I would trade for or who I would trade back with. And Broncos were my number one guy, because I think, or number one team, I should say, because you're going to get the most capital in a sense, and you're going to still have the best draft position. You can look at somebody like the Panthers, but how much realistically would they give you to move up 2 spots, if they even really feel like they need to move up 2 spots? You could look at the San Francisco 49ers. Do you really want to go sit behind the Cowboys and the Giants? You can look at the Patriots, who will probably have to give you a whole bunch of picks, but do you really want to jump all the way back to the number 15 spot? So I really like the Broncos. I'm with it. That's my thing. I feel like the Bengals have to get themselves an offensive lineman. They just have to. If Pitts and Chase or Chase and Smith are off the board, I'd trade back to get to 9 and get Waddle. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all right. I wouldn't be mad at that if that's who you got at number 9. Especially if you're getting assets. Hate to say this, but Trey Lance's performance at his pro day was fire. He was alive, looked accurate. Definitely most out time. Yeah, I mean, he's a beast, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, he's better than Hurts, or Hurts is better than this guy. I'm not gonna get into that argument. But yeah, I like Trey Lance a lot. If Chase is gone, trade back. Pitt's a good pick, but there are more options. Yeah, I agree. I feel like this is a pretty decent draft. Maybe because I'm taking more stock into it and I'm actually paying attention more, but No reason why Reagor is talking. I feel you, bro. Dumb mocks have Cincy going QB at 5. Bruh. 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 Yeah, all right. If that happened, oh my god, I'd go crazy. I wouldn't mind having Nathan Peterman just because he's like a living meme, bro. He's a goat, of the backup quarterbacks. I gotta go get some drink. But yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. I would not be mad at that. But yeah, no, I would be mad at a 3rd round pick. But yeah, if Nathan Peterman's the guy you want, he's been around, around the globe. No, I'm just kidding. Don't get him. Yeah, I just was like, wait, what? I couldn't read it. When's the next contest? I don't know. I'm thinking about something. I'm not really sure. I want to do something pretty cool. Like I'm thinking of maybe like we'll do like a video contest where you guys send in like a video, and like the one with the most views gets like some type of big prize. I don't know what it would be. I'm thinking about it. Me and Brandon are definitely brainstorming, so it'll be soon, but we're definitely brainstorming. You guys let me know though. You guys let me know in the comments and stuff what you guys would want. Yo, Reagor about to go off. Just hit my take. I hope so. I hope so. Sirianni came to the Eagles with black hair. By the time he leaves, it'll be great because if he doesn't lose it all, shoot, I'm about to lose all my hair. I'm gonna lose my beautiful mane because of this guy. Yeah, join the channel. 99 cents for the next couple months. People have to let the last season go to the coach, and atmosphere was so bad nobody could look good. It was so bad we got excited about LB. Nothing but tackle good. It's the truth though, man. It is the truth. Jalen Waddle literally makes no sense for this team. You just drafted it. That's my thing. Like, if you want to trade back and that's who you really love, and you really think he's going to be that guy and he can play outside, then whatever, go do your thing, I guess. If he's going to be that guy, then he's going to be that guy. But I'd rather get Jamar Chase. If you're just going to get a wide receiver, just get Jamar Chase. Get the best one. We haven't done that in so long. It'll be so nice. That's why I really don't want Waddle. Reagor, in my opinion, is him. Yeah, I feel you. There's a photo going around of the Eagles we did send some people. We sent Steve Station. I think we sent 2 people. It is what it is, man. I doubt that it's anything big. It's just due diligence, hopefully. Off-season mock contest, salary cap, free agency, and draft time. Yeah, I'm thinking about what we can do. Because I want it to be like, I don't know. Like I liked how the last one went. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. We'll talk about it in the Discord. Everybody in the Discord can help me figure it out. I wish I had that much hair, but I assume you have to comb every day so you don't feel these weird things. Yeah, no, I really don't do much to my hair. I love my hair though. I love it. Don't even get Waddle. My opinion, just go defensive. Chase, Pitts, Smith. I can get behind that for sure. I think I've come to the point in my life. No, I'm just kidding. I've come to the point with this draft that it's like if you're gonna go offense in the first round, go offense. That's fine. Just prepare to commit to the defense for the rest of the draft. I'm not saying every single pick, but the rest of the draft has to be defense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So boom. So we sent our QB coach and Steve Station. I know we sent 2. I just couldn't remember who the second guy was. So boom. Good. Thank you, Infamous. Which speaking of, I believe Dave Spadero just did an interview with the QB coach. So that should be cool. Never can have enough speed. It's true, but we can have enough wide receivers. We got like 15 receivers now, bro. They're all young. So we got to see what we got first. In my opinion, like I said, if you're going to go and get a wide receiver, make sure he is going to be a number 1 guy. He's going to be that dude. Because if you just go get another number 2, number 3 slot guy or something like that, you wasted another pick for that. You should have just got an offensive lineman. He is pretty physical for his size, though. Not my pick, but wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad. If you're talking about Pitts, are you talking about Pitts or Waddle? Are you talking about Waddle? I wouldn't be mad, but at 6, I would be disappointed. I feel like that's always worse, right? Like when your parents are like, "I'm not mad at you, I'm just disappointed." Like that's what I would be, Howie. I wouldn't be mad. It's just like, depending on who's if 6 or if 5 wide receivers go off the board and Kyle Pitts, or 4 wide receivers and Kyle Pitts come off the board, and you're at 6, maybe I could talk myself into Jalen Waddle, but I don't know. I feel like there'll be a better player there. How would you feel if the Eagles drafted a quarterback? Whew. Trying to think of a good analogy. I would feel like Carson Wentz. That's how I would feel. I'd feel like the fan version of Carson Wentz. I would feel like this team lied to me. I would feel like this team did me wrong. That's how I would feel. But I would understand, to be honest. I would just I've mentally prepared myself for that to be the case. I'm stuck between 3 scenarios. I think we're either going to go offensive line. I think we'll take Rayshawn if he's there, Penny if he's there. Hopefully not Elijah Vera Tucker, because that's the guy that I think will go in the middle of the round, maybe like early teens, but hopefully not him. But those top 2 tackles, and Rayshawn can play really anything. But those 2 guys I could see us going for. I could see us reaching for a Kwity Paye, and I could see us trading back. A quarterback is something that I could see us do as well, but it's just something I'm hoping we don't do. So trying not to get it in my head too much, but hey, we got to be prepared. We got to be prepared. In my opinion, we got a stud pass catcher at 6. Trade back in to get corners, J.C. Horn or Farley, then grab a solid linebacker. If we can fill those 3 holes, we can be a decent team next year. We can be a pretty good team next year. Yeah, I'll be reading y'all going back and forth. That'd be fun. Yeah, hopefully, because you was geeking yesterday, bro. But everybody has their days. Did you see that wide receiver Tamarian Terry? Scary Terry. I have not watched him too much. I saw a couple of his highlights, but I haven't got to actually sit down and watch him. Waddle, Chase, and Pitts are your top 3. Waddle number 1, in that order. I don't think so. I think they're just doing their due diligence. They got, if he drops, it is what it is. I mean, we went to Jalen Hurts pro day, and there was talks of him going, in the first round last year, late first round. So there was no thought that they would get him. Maybe they just think maybe this guy drops to the second round. We take him in the second round because that's where our QB factory gets all its applicants, apparently. Steichen and Johnson seem like football guys. We have this intellectually genius mind. You guys stop using all these big ass words. Just they smart, man. I'm trying to read and think at the same time. You're killing me right now. If we go offense in the first, if Pitts or O-line we should take, we have enough wide receivers that can be good. But you just don't take a tight end at 6, man. That's my thing. And if you are getting Pitts with the thought that he can move anywhere, so can Jamar Chase. And Pitts can't block, so it's not like you're getting, and then you're gonna say Pitts can learn how to block, so can Jamar Chase. So I'm taking Jamar Chase. If it is what it is. He's 6'6". He's got everything written down looks crazy, right? Everything that is written down on his draft sheet is crazy. It looks good, but I haven't seen him dominate long enough for me to really sit here and be like, he's the number 6 best player in this draft. I don't know, man. It's facts. You really want this dude? Yeah, I think Waddle will be there in the middle of the round, even, to be honest. I like Trey. I keep on saying, man, Trey Lance was fun to watch. I'm not saying I want him to be our quarterback, but he's a very fun quarterback to watch. I mean, if we do draft a quarterback, we will be getting a new GM, so I would be mad. But still, we have that good to look. I guess so. I mean, I guess so. Hopefully, hopefully Howie Roseman does get fired. If they take Florida QB Kyle Trask in the second round, if they take Kyle Trask, I'm gonna. Oh my God, I will lose it. To be honest, I will honestly lose it. I want to know why Javon Chase sat or Jamar Chase sat out for a season. A lot of people opted out this season. Micah Parsons opted out. Trey Lance opted out. A lot of people opted out. Trey Lance played one game. Chase doesn't matter. Chase blocks. Chase can block. Chase can block on the outside. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're going to be asking that of Pitts, so you're gonna take a blocker at number 6. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for an inline blocker at number 6, and go get your offensive lineman for that. I don't know. That whole jack of all trades thing just doesn't work for me. It's cool to be a jack of all trades, but you got to be at least a master of one to be in the top 10. That's my thing. Yeah, bro, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. Other than Lawrence, well, I mean, Justin Fields had like 3 solid ass seasons. He really only left Bama. I mean, he only left what's it called? Wow, Georgia, because of that whole incident with the baseball player guy that called him like the N-word. That was really why he left there. Because I mean, Georgia was right next to his crib. He threw for like over 3,300 yards. He wasn't doing terrible. Micah Parsons had good 2, I want to say 3 seasons. Could be wrong about that. Might have just been 2, but he had a solid 2 seasons. Penny Sewell, Rashawn Slater, I think played all 4 seasons. I mean, there's a couple. Jamar Chase only played 1 year, yeah. But the same things that you say about Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase was doing that, the year prior. We just forgot because now Kyle Pitts is that new hot thing. I would never brag about crap on Twitter. I would be humble and talk about stupid things like an average 22-year-old. Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, I'm gonna, keep on saying this. I like that he's confident, and I'll never knock that man's confidence. I want that. I want you to bring that smoke all the time, every game. But you didn't have a good year last year. No one did, and it's not just his fault. I'm not saying he individually was terrible. I'm just saying it was a bad year for everybody. Or at least you should have some type of idea of how this fan base is. So at this point, maybe just, calm down a little bit. The Eagles should try and focus on Sewell or Slater because you need to protect. Look, I would really not be mad at Slater because Slater is a guy that could start tomorrow. You pick a position and he can play it. That's, he's Sewell. Him and Sewell are very close. But I think Sewell is more of a athletic freak, more, just God-given talent, and he works hard. He works his butt off. Don't get me wrong, and he is, a great prospect. But Slater's versatility is crazy. Because I feel like he can be a high-level starter at 3 different positions on that offensive line. Day one. So, it is what it is. I agree with you, the jack all trades. Yeah, I feel, hey, that's just how I'm seeing it right now. Fans have newest bias, as in since we forgot how good Chase is, and since Pitts. Exactly. We just saw Pitts. He's the new toy. He's the, the hot item. I get it. I get what people are seeing. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand why people are so high on him. I'm not like saying he's gonna be trash. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying let's not forget who else is out there. Let's be real about it. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Let Reagor talk. The whole season was bad for the whole team. And I mean, yeah, Chase is good. Infamous. He is better than Smith. I think Pitts is better. We'll see. You want to see me be a defensive end? You trying to see me be a defensive end? I'll be down. I'll be down. I used to play defensive. I played defensive tackle. Boy was fat. Your boy was fat, but I got it in. I was pretty quick for my size. I don't know why it's not letting me pull up this comment. Well, looks like my internet has failed. Can you guys still see me? Like, what is going on with my? Why is it not working? Oh, well. It looks like my live has frozen. But it has good timing, anyways, to be honest. Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Infinity Xfinity. You know what I'm saying? For the amazing, as always, the amazing internet connection. Shout out to y'all. I couldn't be doing these streams without Xfinity consistently cutting off on me. I am so tired of this internet. So tired of this internet. But either way, I do actually have to go anyway. So it was kind of good timing. But I do want to let you guys know we are going to be having my guy Scott from Silver and Black Today podcast. Going to be talking about the Raiders tonight. So we're going to probably drop it for members only first. We'll drop it hopefully around like 6 or 7. And then we'll drop it tomorrow for the rest of you guys. It'll be fun. It'll definitely be fun. The guy knows his stuff. So yeah, other than that, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family, join the membership, hit all the links in the description. There's a whole bunch of links. There's merch, there's stuff like that. Share it with a friend. Let's blow this channel up. I really, really, really want to hit 2,000 by the draft. So if you guys can help me, I will be forever, eternally grateful for that. But y'all know what it is, man. It is fly equals fly, and we are out here. Peace.